Welcome to my channel and welcome to another video about the Dominar, and in this video I'm going to talk about two things: why I have sold my Pulsar F250 and bought the Dominar, and also reasons why this is a very good highway capable touring machine. So in this video the main topic is going to be the comparison again, the F250 versus this one. So mind you, the F250 is a pretty capable vehicle. I have done close to 10,000 kilometers and I sold it within 1.5 years. The primary reasons were two. One is that the vehicle didn't click, so the availability of spares was slightly on the dicey side. So that was one. Number two is that the vehicle doesn't have certain necessary bits like the dual channel ABS, or the second one being that it doesn't have probably a 6th gear for relaxed cruising. Though I know that these were the features which were absent, but because of the price restriction, right, I have picked that vehicle. But having said that, I think the most important bit is that for highways that vehicle is good enough if you are between 100 to 110, right, and that is where the vehicle is in its comfortable spot. But if you exceed the speed and try to go between 120 or 130, that is where you feel a lot of vibrations, and because it's oil cooled, also there's heat which gets generated. The oil cool nature of the engine is good enough for 100 and 110, but little beyond that, I think that is where it heats up, and it also is it starts vibrating, and that is not good because it kind of put that stress on your mind that the vehicle is, again, it's going not smooth, but it is going to be a stress ride. So that is, I think, one of the reasons that I opted for the Dominar. And for our highways, always a bigger vehicle is always good, and upwards around 350 is suggestible. Again, you need to make sure that your speed limits is perfectly calculated. If you're cruising between 120 to 140, I would not say cruising, but if your speed limit is that in highways, then I think these vehicles are built for such speeds. And also these vehicles have the equipment to stop in such speeds as well, and also to carry load as well in those speeds. So that, I think, is the primary reason. Number two is that this vehicle, from accessories point of view, this is touring ready. Like for example, what all you see, like the windscreen visor, the BOGO mind holder, the rear top rack, or the pannier saddle stays, right? These are the ones which Bajaj gives it not as an accessory, but they give it mostly with the bike. Apart from the saddle stay, right, that is hardly about 1800 bucks. I think the rest all accessories are given by Bajaj. So and it is part and parcel of the bike itself. So having said that, the cost that you pay for these accessories if you fit outside, right, and that ranges from 20 to around 50,000. So those things, if you're getting it for the cost of the bike, right, which is really good, I think that is one thing which I looked for, and it fulfilled that requirement. And also the power and performance, I made a separate video about that, you can check it out, and that also is really good for this bike. Makes roughly around 40 PS The torque also is roughly around 35 Nm, so which is more than sufficient for a highways, and it is also you can be at 120 stress free, and you have the burst of power whenever you need in emergency situations. So having said that, I think price also is something that you need to consider. At that moment, for me, the maximum that I could stretch was 160, 170, and the Pulsar F250 costed me around like 163, right? But this one is slightly on the expensive side. This one costed me around 280, and the Pulsar, I got a good deal, and that one I got it roughly around 85, so little more than half the price is what I got for the bike, and hence I decided to go ahead and pick this Dominar. So again, that should be the calculation, and also something which I always liked about Bajaj or Bajaj Finance is that if you are paying more than 60 to 65% of the price value of the bike, you have a feature where you pay 0% interest. So that was also one thing which captivated me. So there is absolutely no interest for 1 year if you have more than 65% of the initial payment of the bike. So that also captivated me to go and upgrade for this vehicle, rather than going into interest and paying that additional interest amount, which can add up to close to another 24 to 30,000, right? So this, I believe, should be the one-stop shop for me on my bike purchase expedition because always a bigger bike, and also the market for now is tending to EVs. So the only bikes that you get to see are the higher segment vehicles, because EVs cannot go for long distances, and that's where people will opt for mostly the bigger bikes for long distance touring. So that is the future, and I'm hoping that this is where I am future ready. Having said that, there were a couple of other options as well for me, like for my friend took the Triumph 400. That costed another 40 to 50 grand without the accessories. So that I was also keen on that. I made a separate video comparing both of these bikes. Do check that out, because I felt that vehicle was very nimble, and it also didn't carry so much of weight while on the highways. So very nimble and very city oriented bike, whereas this one is more of a highway cruiser and highway tourer. So that was the main difference. Do check out that video. And the other options in this price range and with this CC were very limited. Like for example, we have the Classic, but that was totally city bike with slow speeds. That's why you will enjoy that bike. Anything beyond 80 and the bike starts vibrating, so that was ruled out. The second one is the Apache, again lesser CC, less power, and I ruled it out, but similarly priced, so I ruled it out. The other one was the Triumph, like I said, was also a little costly, which I ruled it out. The other bit was I believe that was a Himalayan, yes. So that bike also was slightly on the expensive side. In fact, now I believe they have increased the price even more. So that again I ruled it out. And then again I had the other option, which was the KTMs. So the KTMs was also something which was in my radar, but it was a 250. So hence I had thoughts, because it is underpowered a little bit. So these are the reasons why I opted for the Dominar and why I sold my F250, and also the positives about this bike which helped me to take up the Dominar 400. So that is what it is. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, please like and subscribe to my channel. This is Kevin signing off, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.